Leaders are expanding their efforts to investigate crimes against indigenous people here in Arizona. A committee was formed 3 years ago to study crimes against indigenous women, but now men are being included. News 4 Tucson's Robbie Reynolds explains.
Arizona is home to many indigenous peoples, including the Tohono-O'odham Nation and the Pascua Yaqui tribe here in southern Arizona. Researchers say that homicide cases and missing person cases are increasing in men from these communities.
I love my boys. I miss them very much, and I want to know what happened.
Birdie Bitsui has seen the worst of it. 2 sons, 2 unsolved cases. In April 2020, her youngest son, Drew James, was gunned down outside his apartment. In June of that same year, her older son, Alexander Eski, went missing, having last been seen by his in-laws after a fight with his wife. Both men came from indigenous communities in Arizona.
I do want to find answers. I pray every day that I find answers.
The 21-member study committee on missing and murdered indigenous women and girls was formed because of concerns over female victims of crimes. They look at why cases are so frequent and how law enforcement responds to them. But now the committee will also study indigenous men and hopefully find ways to solve more cases like the ones that Birdie Bitsui faces. Their research shows these cases are increasing, with indigenous peoples now making up 4% of all homicide cases in the state. Committee members believe that number is even higher because of unreported missing people and racial misclassification.
One of the biggest causes that we found is jurisdictional hot potato. Everybody is saying, oh, it's not my problem, it's not my case, when we really need those jurisdictions to talk to each other and communicate and properly hand off cases so that they don't go cold.
The committee will also expand their research to indigenous people who are members of the LGBTQ community. Near the Pascua Yaqui tribe, Robbie Reynolds, News 4 Tucson.